Do you love spicy food? A massive study following nearly 500,000 people suggests that eating spicy food almost every day could help you live longer. But is that actually true? Recently, media outlets and online discussions reignited a debate surrounding a landmark 2015 study published in the British Medical Journal. Researchers tracked over 487,000 adults in the China Kadoorie Biobank over a 7-year period. The findings were striking. Participants who consumed spicy foods 6 to 7 days a week showed a 14% lower relative risk of all-cause mortality compared to those who ate spicy food less than once a week. They also observed lower mortality risks from cancer, ischemic heart disease, and respiratory illnesses. Similar inverse associations have since been observed in American, Italian, and Iranian population cohorts. At Beyond Limit Health, our goal is not to chase viral headlines, but to evaluate the scientific weight of the evidence. Epidemiologically, this evidence is graded as moderate. It comes from large, prospective observational studies, which can show strong statistical associations, but cannot definitively prove cause and effect. To understand why this association might exist, we have to look at the underlying cellular mechanisms. Why would a pungent spice influence long-term health? The answer centers on a primary bioactive alkaloid found in chili peppers, capsaicin. At the cellular level, capsaicin acts as a potent agonist for the transient receptor potential vanilloid 1, or TRPV1 receptor. These receptors are located throughout sensory nerves, vascular endothelial cells, and adipose tissue. When capsaicin binds to TRPV1, it triggers an influx of intracellular calcium, firing up the sympathetic nervous system. In preclinical and short-term metabolic studies, this signaling cascade upregulates uncoupling protein 1, or UCP1, in adipose tissue. This promotes the browning of white fat into energy-burning beige fat, stimulating thermogenesis and fat oxidation, while activating key metabolic regulators like AMPK. In the cardiovascular system, capsaicin stimulates endothelial TRPV1 receptors to release calcitonin gene-related peptide, or CGRP, inducing endothelium-dependent vasodilation and helping reduce peripheral vascular resistance. Recent cellular research also shows capsaicin upregulates TRPV1 in vascular smooth muscle cells, inhibiting the WNT and beta-catenin signaling pathway. This downregulates bone morphogenetic proteins like RUNX2, directly suppressing arterial calcification processes in laboratory models. Furthermore, capsaicin appears to influence the gut ecosystem. Preclinical studies indicate that capsaicin increases the abundance of beneficial gut bacteria, specifically Akkermansia muciniphila. This bacterium reinforces the gut mucosal barrier, reducing the leakage of bacterial endotoxins like lipopolysaccharides into circulation, which in turn downregulates systemic inflammatory cytokines like TNF-alpha and IL-6. While these biological pathways provide strong plausibility, we grade the mechanistic evidence as preliminary to moderate. These findings stem primarily from cell cultures, animal models, and short-term human trials, meaning they do not yet prove a direct causal link to long-term human survival. That brings us to an essential reality check. As scientific communicators, we must rigorously examine the methodological limitations of observational population data. When the 2015 BMJ study was originally published, independent experts and epidemiologists highlighted significant potential for residual confounding. First, dietary data was collected using a single, qualitative food frequency questionnaire. It did not precisely measure total caloric intake, dietary fat, or sodium levels. Second, regional confounding in large population studies is substantial. In China, high spice regions like Sichuan and Hunan differ fundamentally from coastal regions in climate, healthcare access, socioeconomics, and lifestyle habits like tea consumption. Statistical models attempt to control for these variables, but residual differences often remain. Third, there is the issue of healthy user bias and reverse causality. Individuals who have robust health and strong digestive systems are naturally more likely to enjoy spicy foods. Conversely, individuals suffering from early, undiagnosed chronic conditions or gastrointestinal sensitivity often avoid spicy foods altogether. This can create a statistical illusion where non-spiced diets appear to be associated with worse health outcomes. Even with advanced multivariable adjustments, residual confounding cannot be completely ruled out. The current population data demonstrates a consistent statistical correlation, but it cannot be interpreted as proof that eating spicy food directly causes you to live longer. This distinction becomes remarkably clear when we look at real-world population data regarding body weight. Clinical metabolic studies demonstrate that daily capsaicin intake increases thermogenesis, burning an extra 30 to 100 calories per day, averaging around 34 calories. However, meta-analyses of real-world observational studies reveal a paradoxical finding. People who eat spicy food most frequently actually show a 17% higher risk of being overweight or obese. Why does this paradox exist? The answer lies in the culinary matrix. In many culinary traditions, spicy flavors are delivered through heavy cooking oils, deep frying, high sodium, and fatty meats. Capsaicin stimulates the palate and enhances appetite. The minor metabolic boost of burning 34 extra calories is instantly erased by a single additional tablespoon of chili oil, which delivers over 120 calories. Furthermore, population studies in southwestern China showed that spicy food was associated with reduced stroke risk, primarily in individuals with low DASH diet scores, meaning those with poor baseline diets. Among individuals already consuming a highly nutritious, high DASH diet, spicy food provided no additional vascular protection. Spice may act as a compensatory factor in an otherwise poor diet, but its marginal benefit diminishes when your baseline nutrition is already optimized. So how should we apply this evidence to our daily lives? Here is an evidence-based practical framework. First, regarding frequency. Observational data shows that consuming spicy food 1 to 5 days per week sits within a favorable risk-benefit window. This is an observed statistical pattern, not a strict medical prescription. Second, focus on ingredient quality. Prioritize fresh green or red chili peppers, which deliver capsaicin alongside vitamin C and beneficial polyphenols. Avoid relying on heavily processed chili oils, ultra-processed hot sauces, or high-sodium pickled peppers. Third, stay within your personal tolerance. Mild to moderate heat is fully capable of activating TRPV1 receptors. Pushing yourself to consume painfully intense spice offers no proven additional longevity benefit and significantly increases the risk of acute mucosal irritation. Fourth, respect gastrointestinal boundaries. If you have active peptic ulcers, severe gastroesophageal reflux disease, or irritable bowel syndrome, you should adjust your intake or avoid spicy foods during flare-ups. Never force spicy foods into your diet under the assumption that it functions as a longevity drug. Spicy food is a wonderful culinary tool that can support metabolic flexibility, vascular function, and meal enjoyment when integrated into a diet built on whole, nutrient-dense foods. But sustainable health and health span are ultimately built on the entire foundation of your lifestyle: your sleep, daily movement, stress resilience, and baseline nutrition. If you value rational, evidence-based health insights, subscribe to Beyond Limit Health and join us as we explore the frontier of human optimization. The information provided here is for educational purposes only and is not individual medical advice. Please consult a qualified healthcare professional.